I hope you guys are excited because it's finally back. Well, almost. On the Morning Somewhere subreddit, Bernie posted that the new roosterteeth.com beta is live. The title of the post is here. It says, "You're cordially invited. This is the first big open beta since the smaller beta that was on the Patreon, and I've been so excited for you guys to get a chance to look at the website. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'm telling you, pause, go over to the Morning Somewhere subreddit, follow the instructions, or just go to delta.roosterteeth.com. And then bam, you are back on roosterteeth.com in the year 2025. So right away, we see the first homepage, the announcement. I strongly advise you go back and read all of Bernie and Ben's posts about what's going on with the website. The team has been working really hard on it, and the site looks amazing and it runs amazing, but they definitely want people to give feedback and do a little bit of a stress test right now. So with that said, I bet the first thing you're gonna do is jump and see if your old favorite video is still on the site. It probably is, but before that, I would make sure you check out some of the Rooster Teeth animated adventures because Bernie and the guys gave us a cool surprise courtesy of Jordan Sweers. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is log in. You can use your old email account, and it looks like as long as it's an email that you can still access, you'll still be able to get on the website with your old email, and you can choose to restore all of your old posts and images. Now, a lot of people may not want to go back and see what kind of things they were saying in 2005, or maybe you never got a chance to make an account on the website, so there's an option for that to put in an email and make a new account. Now, they made it really easy. From the front page, you can just click in the upper right, and you put in your email. If it's an old email address from the old site, you'll be able to restore your old account, or you can use a new email and make the new account. Now, we should go through some of this, but boy, I can't stress enough, don't go through this for the first time with me. Go through the first time on your own. It's free, there's no reason not to, and then if you think you missed something or if you just want to hang out, come back here and we'll talk about it. We'll start off first with the community side, so you can click the community tab and go through all of the recent posts that have been made. A lot of people have been making posts today. I hope people keep making posts, and I assume there's going to be even more posts as people start to get driven towards the site. You might actually see my logo on there. My old name on the site was Intertrode. I've had a few people ask me why it was Intertrode, so I'll kind of tell you here. There's actually a company in the movie Office Space called Intertrode, and I heard it wrong when I was a kid, and I thought it was a company that my dad worked with or worked for. So in my head, the company Intertrode was just some nebulous computer engineering company, and yeah, so it's just always stuck with me, so that's what I use for the account.
That's what the staff meeting's all about. It happened at Intertrode last year.
So go through the posts, hang out, like some stuff, comment on some stuff. Make sure you add me so we can talk on there. I've been out of town for the last week or so I have a lot of catching up on videos to do, but I usually like to post in there at least once a day, make some comments, maybe ask like a question about your favorite RTAAs or old RT shorts or something like that. So then if we jump over to the About tab, it's just a fun little history of Rooster Teeth that you can click on and read through. Nothing too crazy. And that brings me to the next tab, which I know a lot of people are going to be excited about. I was super excited for it. It's the new merch in the store. I'll tell you, I've gotten everything from the store now, and the quality, top notch. I know a lot of people had problems with the quality from the stuff at the end of Rooster Teeth. It doesn't really have that problem. It all feels really good. The shirts feel great. The hoodies look great. My favorite thing by far is the dad hat. It fits great. It has a cool snap, but it's also adjustable. Absolutely worth the price. In fact, if you don't know, since you made it this far, I'll tell you that I give away Rooster Teeth merch every single week here on my YouTube channel and on TikTok. You don't even really have to do anything. Just make sure you're subscribed on both and drop a comment on the video that you want whatever the thing is. I might get more creative soon, but I don't know, probably not. But point being, I recently gave away one of the new dad hats, and I might have some more Rooster Teeth merch on the way. But don't count on me. Definitely go grab some of this stuff while it's still there, because the logo is going to be changing. Bernie's already said that, so you want to get this new Battle Damage logo now before it goes away, potentially forever. I do feel like I need to clarify, since I said the logo's changing. Bernie said that the new logo is going to be ever evolving, so I don't see it going away from the classic Rooster and Teeth, but what the Rooster and the Teeth are doing, that might change a little bit as things go on and improve. Now for the last tab, and probably the tab you're going to be using the most, the shows tab. So right when you go there, you see 3 shows right at the top that seem like they're going to be new things that they're going to add to going forward. Now, during the closed beta before, there was a 4th show with its own poster up there, but now it's gone. So I'm not going to talk about it here, but it seems like we might have, based on that and what Bernie has said in the past and on the Q&A he's going to be doing tomorrow, we might find more information about the new show that they're planning to launch this year. One show at least is something that Bernie has described as a very original idea he doesn't think he's seen anywhere before, a lot like Day 5, which that's got me really excited. I love that show. That was a great idea. I would love to see some more original stuff. Now below that, you'll see From the Archive, and it's an archive of everything they still have control over. So feel free to go through all of that. Now you're gonna see these little yellow and black stars. That's important because those are gonna be the sponsor content. So it seems like they're going to give you two options on the way to sponsor. You can either sponsor on the website itself, or you can be a backer on Patreon for Morning Somewhere. Now, they've said that they're not sure how they're going to move forward with that they're going to try to consolidate it potentially, but as of right now, you can do either one. So I would recommend just following them on Patreon for Morning Somewhere and just subscribing that way, and you can link your account to your Patreon account. But if that sounds too complicated and you don't follow them on Morning Somewhere, maybe just support on the website to keep things easy. Now, if you're like Floppy Disk Repairman, it's been so long. Do you have a recommendation of what to watch? I definitely do. First, I would always go through the Rooster Teeth documentaries. RT Docs, those are so solid, and so many people didn't see them when they came out. I would definitely start with the RT 15 Years. Gus has an amazing documentary on there about immigration. There's a documentary with Bernie and Gavin going all the way to India to get a head massage. A documentary about Lawrence and James from Funhouse becoming professional wrestlers. And even The Tattooist, which is Jeff learning how to become a tattoo artist. Sleeper pick of mine is definitely Unconventional, which is a documentary of Gus going to 3 different obscure conventions all over the country. The production value of those is amazing. The crew that worked on those did such a good job, and I think you're really gonna like them, especially if you like some of the older Rooster Teeth stuff. Past that, you can't go wrong with some Red vs. Blue, some Rooster Teeth animated adventures, some old RT shorts. All of it's great. Overall, like I said in my last couple videos, the website looks amazing. I've been really excited for you guys to get a look at it, but what I really like about it is, like back in April, on April 1st, Bernie and them posted a picture of the old website. Well, it was the old website made to look like they were booting it back up for 2025, and it was going to look like the old retro site, and they had a bunch of old jokes in there. Bernie said it was going to be used to show the kind of emotion that he hoped the site elicited, and he's been really careful too to say it's not just pandering to nostalgia. And this website clearly is not pandering to nostalgia. This is something new, it looks fresh, it looks good, but it does give you that feeling of being on the old Rooster Teeth site. And especially, like I said, I jump in once or twice a day, comment on a bunch of posts, make a post or two of my own, and it's fun to kind of log on again. If you're too young, you may not remember or know about it, but there was a time where you would log on to the internet, you would do all of your interneting for the day, and that would be it. You don't really get that anymore. We're always online. But with this, it gives you your opportunity to get on the website, do your Rooster Teething, and then get off. And then you wake up the next morning, maybe you're on the way to work, sitting in the subway, maybe you're just chilling in the bathroom, maybe you're just hanging out, eating breakfast. Check the website, see if anybody commented on your stuff, make some new posts. It's a really great feeling, and I really feel like he nailed it with this. But that's the Rooster Teeth website. I give it a 10 out of 10. And I'm only a little biased. Now, speaking of bias, I do want to let everyone know, if you don't know, I am a moderator now, thanks to the community vote over on the Morning Somewhere subreddit. So because of that, I'm not going to be posting these videos on the Morning Somewhere subreddit anymore. Just doesn't feel fair, I guess. I know it probably wouldn't bother any of you, but it just doesn't really feel fair. Since I'm a moderator there, I will be posting this on the Rooster Teeth subreddit. So if you see me on Reddit, you see me on the website, see me on YouTube, just, hey, say hello. Would love to talk about Rooster Teeth with you. And like I said before, I do the Rooster Teeth merch giveaways every week. Griff over at Boyfriend Material. Remember, at Boyfriend Material, the only relationship advice podcast guaranteed to ruin your relationship, donated 2 entire boxes of merch. Also, Steffi from Achievement Hunter donated an entire box of merch as well for me to give away. I have some of my own stuff that I'm still giving away. We've got plenty to give away for a very long time, so if you don't have anything or you've lost some things, make sure to hang out, subscribe, it's free. I'm not asking for your money, I don't want your money. Give it to Rooster Teeth, or these other people who are making stuff who used to work for Rooster Teeth. They're making good stuff, they deserve it. Well, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed hanging out, talking a little bit about the new Rooster Teeth website. Add me on there if you want to talk about it more. I'm throwing up my socials at the end of this. I hope everything's going great for you, and hang out. We're gonna have a good time. Alright, see ya.